Marky B in the place to be. What's going on? You sipping on some Bacardi?
Oh,
there we go. There we go. What's going on, Marky B? What's going on, bro? Where you been? M.I.A. I-A-A.
Got sick that last time. Well, you fell out on one of them trips, right? You fell out.
Yeah.
Like, yo, 2 minutes. I was like, 2 minutes. Falling out in 2 minutes.
I was done, bro.
It happens. Happens to the best of us.
What the fuck were we just talking about, bro?
The crazy grandma situation.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man.
Things are not the same. It's all good. Should be all right.
Nah. The fuck, man? I'm trying to think.
Dementia and life.
It's fucked up, man. Did you get to go back to work or not? Have you been back yet or not?
I'm good. Haven't had that thing pop up yet. It's enough of that hand, foot, and mouth. Blue.
That's some weird shit. Like I've never heard of this shit.
It's wild. Well, you work with people, bro, from coming off planes and shit.
I mean, the last thing when I was working around like that kind of thing was when COVID popped off, bro, and they was motherfuckers coming off the boat to the hotel and shit, and we're like, "What's going on with everybody?" You know,
right? Like, hey, welcome. You don't know what to say. You're like, wait, we all could be dead.
Like not knowing anything, bro. Like, yo, where all these people coming from the fucking port? Oh, it's crazy, man. Next day you hear COVID, people are fucking getting sick. You're like, yo, what the? Those are the people at the job. Like, yo.
But, bro, I've told you that my grandmother was in that home that was on the news the next day. It was like, oh, what? Everybody died from this place.
Oof.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to a funeral during COVID, bro. Like that's like the day.
Oh, I did too. It was gnarly, bro.
My mother's like, dude, don't go. You're crazy. Don't touch nobody.
They did like the webcam thing, like people who wanted to come on the Zoom call.
Nah, I straight up went, man.
I hated just fucking walking around with the mask on, dude. Because I mean, it's so hot, bro. I'm like, dude,
the glasses, the mask, the whole thing.
It's worse with the glasses, yeah.
We should have all invested in one of those John Travolta boy in the plastic bubble suits.
Oh yeah,
remember that?
Well, I would have walked around with a fucking sponge on my face, like one of these chicks I saw.
What was that? People
put a sponge.
Remember people using ShopRite bags, like halfway around their nose? Like, come on.
Yeah, no. The one thing I didn't understand was like, why would you cover your mouth and not, But then it's like,
like everybody acting like they needed stuff. I think everybody just did it out of panic. I don't know. Everybody could have went about their pace,
dude.
So weird.
Oh, what the fuck was like? Oh, yo, dude, what's up with that cop, dude?
I'll tell you what happened.
What happened?
I'm gonna tell you what happened. I talked to somebody.
And
he went, no, I didn't hear about that. I went, wow, it's on the news. It
was everywhere.
It was everywhere. Like, how old are you, dude? I was like, first of all, there's a memorial down the block for that kid. And I remember him because he's from Bayonne. I've seen him. So this dude texted me. We don't talk a lot. Somebody get the cheap from. He was like, bro, listen to this. Supposedly the cop was racing another cop. And while he was going to stop, used the window to brace his impact and went right through it. That's what he told me.
What do you mean racing? Like who can get up the stairs
around
faster?
in the hallway, or in the hallway or whatever. Right? Yeah. That's what I heard from a friend of mine who's a cop.
And he like stopped, like he went, moved, and scared.
Right. I went, wow. I was like, holy shit. I tell him something like, you hear about that now? And then he comes back like,
if that's the truth, bro, shit, man.
Horseplay, like, it's a shame.
I always thought that glass was like, impenetrable, like.
Yeah, what? The glass from 1929 when the courthouse opened? I don't know. Courthouse has been there for a minute.
It's been there since what? I guess say the 70s, bro. Because I can remember going.
I would say longer than that. Because I remember going there.
I remember that at 10. I remember that fucking building.
And the place next to it's older, right?
Oh yeah, that's the OG one.
Yeah, like so. That place had to be new in the late 60s, I would say.
Yeah.
That looks like that color and everything was like that Statue of Liberty color. I don't know, something that seems like the mid 60s to me.
It was all like, the white, everything, had to look
green. Yeah, but that's what a race, like just fucking around racing. So the other day I go to my car. I can't find parking when I came home from the work, bro. I had to park in the bowling, and I went, I can't get up early to move. So I go, I'm going yellow line. We're good. We can live with that. They're not going to tow your car. You get a ticket. I'd rather that ticket than the sweep. I don't know why I would rather that. I don't know. I don't like the bully.
It makes sense when you're tired.
I don't like the bully because the bully is like highly traveled on. There could be an accident. My car could get like totally destroyed.
Oh, dude, down the block from your house today, bro. I saw some fucking chick in between two cars laying on the floor with an umbrella on in the middle of the boulevard.
So Kennedy Boulevard or on
2 blocks from your house, dog. Yeah.
Towards the park or the other way?
Opposite park.
Okay. And so
she was laying in the middle of the fucking boulevard. 2 cars were like, I don't know if there was an accident, but she's laying on the floor, stomach first, with an umbrella on. And me and my mother's driving by, and I'm like,
well, she's on her stomach with the umbrella like that?
Yeah. And mind you, the umbrella was inside out. And I'm like, yo, look at this shit, Mom.
They weren't working on the car, were they? Was it raining out?
Oh, yeah, it just started.
What time is this?
Oh, man, this was like
I wasn't
10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I was sleeping and it was raining. Yeah, okay. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. I was like, yo, look at this shit. What the fuck happened to this?
So I went to go to my car and there was hundreds of cops and I just heard a helicopter go over and I went, why is that so low? Dude, I thought it was a graduation. It was the funeral for that guy, for that kid.
Oh, yeah.
So they had everything. Yeah, so I came out, moved my car, and watched some of this as it left. I was like, wow, that was that. That's
bro.
Crazy horseplay, right?
I mean, if that's the truth, Ruth, holy shit,
that's
dude.
Believable. That's how life is. Sometimes,
Like, I don't know. I know he's still gonna laugh, bro, but I was like, I'd figure those windows were shatterproof, man. Like, just in case, like, you know, if like
be built like that now, they should. I mean, you would hope.
Like, you would think, like, because, like, you know how they would like walk criminals through those hallways and shit.
Dude,
you know?
jump out a window like we watching a movie, like a Rutger Hauer movie.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he flies out with his cuffs on.
So that's what I figured that would be like, man. That was crazy, bro. That fucking day. I was like, what the fuck? Out the courthouse window. I was like, I thought they opened up the new one. I thought the old one was closed.
Me too. And they lost power. What was that about?
When?
Lost power during this incident.
Bro.
Prior.
Now, doesn't that sound a little fishy, bro? You know, I don't know, man. It's just not heard of.
It's nuts.
It's like every day you fucking wake up, you're like, man, I wonder if I'm ever going to be shocked. Boom. You know? And it's the last shock is when your turn is, you know. Is
that a Johnny Riffs reference?
No, but it's hilarious nowadays.
Johnny Riffs shocking video.
Fucking, I don't know, man. I'm like, who the hell fucking shocks themselves? Like,
people that shock themselves. It's probably as much as people eat toilet paper or the little tire things, nuggets.
Yo, you watched that shit, bro? I just watched some chick.
The girl with the tire things from her husband working. The little nubs that come off the tires.
No. The chick. No, the chick eating the toilet paper, bro. She eats like about fucking 10 rolls a day or something. Like what?
Girls eat drywall. I just saw a video of a dude that delivered something to somebody and rang the bell, and he started picking these people's wall. It was like some kind of beige, different cementing, and he's picking at it and started eating. I don't know.
What are they missing?
I don't know.
Like, what are they missing inside? Are they missing some vitamins or something, bro? Like, can they take like a vitamin D or a C and they'd be good?
I don't know. There's all kinds of things. What do you got to say about everybody?
Bro, yo, come on, man. Eating paint chips? Eating toilet paper?
Probably a dude that wears, like, chicks' underwear.
I'm throwing it out there, bro. Somebody probably fucking makes a milkshake out of shit and drinks it, bro. I'm just saying it, bro.
Dude, there's people that probably say they're adding milk or chocolate to their milkshake, and they don't, and go, this chocolate milk was good. Like, every scenario is playing out.
Oh,
things you make up are starting to play out. Like, thing I just made up is probably like, yeah, no, I do that. I add salt. I fake salt my food, and like, you're like, all right, whatever. Like, I use the shaker and everything. I buy salt shakers. Nothing's in them, but I don't know, man.
I'm fucking lost, man. Yo, Sharon Osbourne, dog.
I saw you. I made my little comment, my little head B comment. I saw you yesterday. I saw you talking about that the other day. Yeah,
we're definitely the same person. Sticky
It's
Goose.
a Maiden, right?
Huh?
Maiden, right?
Maiden got kicked off. Maiden got kicked off, bro. No, I didn't hear a reason. I just know, there's just that nuclear beef.
At least you didn't get to throw eggs at them.
She said Ozzy didn't know about that shit till the end of the tour.
That egg incident? That old Ozzy?
Anything. He didn't think there was any beef. He was like fucking trying to hang out with Maiden and shit. Like, he didn't know any beef until the fucking end of the tour. And then he got pissed at Sharon for doing that to them.
Sharon.
Because he's a huge fucking Iron Maiden fan.
So, so this is an Ozzy thing? It's
a Sabbath thing, but
so am I gonna see Ozzy Osbourne, Bill Ward,
100? Yeah, the whole the OG4
at one point play bow 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 something like.
What do you think the last song is gonna be? Paranoid?
No, I probably would have to either be Black Sabbath.
Song,
I would think.
Yeah. Or War Pigs?
Like, that's essential. I think they have like a 9-10 essential. There's a bunch of like beyond Iron, like put Iron Man and fucking Paranoid away.
Yeah.
And all that other stuff. It's like those Zeppelin tracks where you like put these 4 songs away and you deep. Yeah, they have a great little fucking a bunch of heavy like Fairies Wear Boots. Like there's a certain Sabbath songs. I want to hear these 10. Fairies Wear
But
Boots.
At the last,
War Pigs, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath.
But
Black
I'm saying
Sabbath.
the last song. What do you think it is? The last one.
I hope it's not the ballad. I hope it's not that. I hope it's not.
Which one are you talking about?
On piano.
No, it's got to be a banger, dude. It's got to be a banger. It's got to be heavy. It's got to be heavy, and it's got to be a sing along.
I want System of a Down with Black Sabbath doing Snowblind, like, and everybody's on coke. Love that. Don't you love that? You ever hear Sabbath System do that Sabbath?
I think I saw the live once. I think there was a live to it.
I don't know, man. I'm saying Black Sabbath.
It's got to be War Pigs or Paranoid, dude. Or Black Sabbath. One of those 3.
No, Paranoid should be the first song you hear by them. If they're going to do like a set where they do like, I don't know how many songs they're expecting to get out of this guy.
I think he's probably
Flying High Again and fucking
I think he's
Crazy Train and like, is this other people are going to do those?
No. I don't even know. I don't even know. Is there a solo Ozzy that night, or I thought it was just Black Sabbath and like a bunch of other bands.
Title show, is this an Ozzy Osbourne thing?
Black Sabbath. He's going out OG, I think.
Yeah, but why were all these other bands playing?
Opening acts. It's a whole day thing.
And are they all going to be doing Black Sabbath songs?
Probably, guarantee you. Or maybe their own set. Maybe their own set.
Ozzy stuff. No, there's not enough time in the day for all those bands I saw on the list to do sets.
Bro, Metallica, Slayer, Anthrax, fucking Hailstorm, fucking Gojira, Tool.
Yeah, they're rappers, and they're all gonna do one song. They're all rappers on those nights. You know, a regular rap show is not what you think when you go and you see Bing, Bing, Bang, and Bing. Yeah. Like, oh, they doing. Yeah, it's weird. It's not straight up sometimes. I went to a Roots thing with Badu, and I saw all these things go on. I was like, one dude staying, like Questlove staying, and it was all this. So I was like, how would that work, man? There's a lot of shows where that happens to all them festivals. It's like you're not seeing their full.
Oh, let me
do 2 or 3 or 4 songs and they're out. Not even 2 songs, you're out. You can't. I even watched something recently. I was like, oh, okay, that's how it goes. There's all these artists, but there's 2 songs and you're out. They just did 1 and they're gone. Yeah, that's a hard thing to attribute. If it was a weekend festival,
Hold on
They
one
understood
second.
we're maniacs, and it's like, just keep the show going all night. Who needs to go? Who gives a shit? Somebody's taping it. Well, I want to see a show go fucking Steve Vai had a thing, bro. I watched it. Steve Vai had a guitar thing that went overnight, 2 days, 72-hour guitar Viathon, bro. And you paid people, these guitar players played money and paid to Steve's whatever he was raising money for, and got on stage and played with Vai. That's how I found out that Mahani Day, that bass player girl, and a few other people.
Dude, you know what, man? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, I think Ozzy Osbourne is doing the last show. Or no, he's gonna have people sing his shit.
It's got to be.
Or is he gonna have people singing Black Sabbath stuff too?
I don't know. What does he show up at? Does he open the show doing some Ozzy stuff and then Jet, and then they do the rest of the Ozzy, and then later he shows up with Sabbath and he does a Sabbath set? That's how I would do it. You know, there's enough really cool Ozzy Osbourne solo stuff to go around to let these bands do, like, you know, I Just Want You, The Light in the Window, Crazy Babies, Miracle Man. Like, these are great fucking songs. If you're gonna do this shit right, like, you bang it out like that, bro.
Well, what about what he's got, dude? You think Mama Coming Home is gonna be his last song?
Yeah,
that'll be his last song.
All these songs you name it, they all need to. This is his last shit. All them things, bro. From the Ozzy right to Randy to Jake, right through, bro. Right through.
But what do you think? What do you think Ozzy's last song of his career, right there, his last song of his solo career is gonna be? I'm putting my money on Mama, I'm Coming Home. It's coming back to Sharon.
It depends if it's solo or if he's in Sabbath.
No, solo. I'm talking about just solo.
What was the last song he would perform as a solo act?
Solo. I would think it's Mama, I'm Coming Home. I mean, that'll break all the chicks' hearts right there, bro. That'll make everybody melt.
With Zach on guitar.
Oh, has to be. Yeah. And let's just throw Mike Inez. Just to be, appropriate in the year.
Boom, boom, swing, bang, bang, bang. Yeah, that would be nice.
You know, Alice in Chains are going to be there anyway.
Yeah. Hey, what happened? What happened to the drummer?
Oh, he had like a little heart flutter.
That's what that was.
But it was just it went off beat, and then it came back, but they didn't want to mess around.
I like that dude. Nobody ever talks about that dude.
Was it Sean Kinney or
that dude and the Stone Temple drummer? What?
No, the Stone Temple Pilots drummer gets less respect.
Does. Did you ever see the one where they played and he had like some little shit set and they played on the couches?
What was that? The Tiny Musical Vatican thing or whatever?
They had some kind of little, they had some show on MTV where they played. I don't know if it was an unplugged. It was just a cool, different setting with couches and shit. The drummer had some little half set, and they were just crafty.
That dude is the most underrated. Like, he gets
I got to see
love.
that with Chester too.
Where? STP?
In Clark, New Jersey.
How was that?
It was a food truck fest. It was awesome.
Did he sound legit though, or would he fit?
Yeah, I watched some of that. It was all right. I was there to see something else, but it was going on right next door to me.
See, the one thing
I got to see Anthrax and then Stone Temple and then went to see Clutch and had like Clutch on dude.
The one thing I like about that merger of Chester and STP was when they dropped the album, it had to say Chester from Linkin Park featuring STP or some shit.
Why?
Like his name
on an album with them?
Or STP featuring Chester Bennington from Linkin Park.
Did he make an album with them?
Yeah, no, an EP. He made an EP. But what was that?
That was good too.
But I'm just like, bro, like to me, I knew once they did that on the album cover, I was like, you killed it. It should have just been STP.
Yeah.
Why you got to say featuring Chester Bennington?
The other day I'm watching, I put the metal channel on. Oh, the metal videos. And it was like Glenn Hughes. That's right. Glenn Hughes era Sabbath. No Stranger to Love. And when the thing came up in the corner, it said Tony Iommi featuring Black Sabbath.
Say?
Yeah. Well,
but
it was like that. It was like Black Sabbath.
You know the band's not good.
in the 90s when you started driving and seeing those Black Sabbath tapes in gas stations.
Yeah.
Remember that? And you were like, what is this? It was always that Tony guy or Glenn Hughes, that weird 80s era.
See, you know what, man? That's what I didn't like though. Back when you had the bands in the 70s and they broke up, and then you had one guy keeping the band going, and it was their name, and like say like fucking, you know, this is Michael blah blah blah, and you know, Stone Rider.
Yeah. I know.
You know, it's like, yo, what the fuck, like
Stone Rider. The Stone Rider.
You know,
what was Dusty Rhodes? Remember Dusty Rhodes would get fined and then come and he was the Midnight Rider.
The Midnight Rider. That was the best
thing in wrestling ever. Dusty Rhodes would like break a rule and they'd be like, he's suspended for 80 days. And then the next time you watch wrestling, he's like, we got a new one coming here to the ring.
You got a mask on.
Yeah, and he was just like, look at Dusty Rhodes. It with a vest on and the thing. It was great.
Hold on, I gotta look this up, bro. I gotta show everybody. This is
and it was playing that. I got one more silver dollar. What is that? Oh, it's the Midnight Rider, right? Doing the Midnight Rambler, the Midnight Rider. That would be if the Rolling Stones were involved. Here comes the Midnight Ramblers.
Oh my lord, dude! Dusty's out of his mind, bro.
Yeah, so I think that was the premise that led you to like Dusty Rhodes would like get suspended, and then you're supposed to accept that like, hey, there's a wrestler in town, the Midnight Rider.
Oh my lord!
Everybody's been talking about it. Yeah.
Midnight Rider.
Cowboy hat and that black, right? He had a bandana. Dude, look how bad it is when he's that character with the black and the gold. What was that?
What are you talking about? The
thing
polka dots?
Yeah, I didn't like that. I don't know. That's when I was like, this dude, I was like, Vince McMahon's an asshole.
Bro, but he said, Dusty Rhodes goes, he's like, I turned chicken shit into chicken salad, baby.
No, dude, I love the way he speaks. Dude, it's too bad that didn't go big. I wish we would have never had Vince McMahon, and it was somebody else would have did something with them other wrestlers. That shit was so hardcore, bro. I always just knew the WWF was fucking whack. Something about putting on the Spanish calls at night and being like, oh my god, they're fighting to the back of the truck. The credits are rolling. This is like they knew how to handle it. The WWF was like,
but I mean, you know what though, man? That's why they had NWA, bro. It's like, yo, you wanted the real shit.
Stan Hansen and fucking Blackjack Mulligan fight to the back of a truck, and all of a sudden you see like went outside the arena. You're like, are you kidding me?
Dude, I used to watch Stan Hansen, bro.
Nuts, bro.
I would look at Stan Hansen come to the ring, and I'd be like, dude, he'd kill somebody in the WWE. He'd kill them, bro. He'd rip your head off.
Kick him, and then like, those dudes are like 6 fucking 7.
No, he would just come in, hit you with the clothesline, running, hit you with the boot, drop the elbow, and it's like done.
Element of that big guy like back then, Stan Stasiak hot punch, like shit like that. You're like, what,
bro? You notice though, there's no more big motherfuckers like that. Nobody's
like Ernie the Cat Lad was like a big dude when we saw him old, and I was like, he was a wrestler from. I was like, wow. Yeah, found out he was a football player, and like, oh. Yeah, they were used.
If you noticed, a lot of them are all ex-football players. Like,
dude, I just saw Lex Luger talking in like 1978 with a little mustache, and he was a college fucking football player. I never saw this footage in my life, bro. I joined one of these wrestling things on Facebook.
Nah,
things are awesome. You're like, what? Look at this! Like you're seeing things before that they were actually famous, like 10 years before they were famous,
bro. That motherfucker, man.
Right? I can't believe he's still alive. Like all them dudes, there's so much shit. Killed that girl or whatever.
Oh, you talking about the snooker shit?
Elizabeth, that too.
Oh no. Well, Elizabeth, Lex Luger didn't do it. I mean, you know what, man?
When he was in that, what will happen?
They lived together. They were going together. Yo, she put the line to her nose, and
something else I just found out too the other day. It was like somebody was like, yeah, this dude Lula Vachon was his mother. It was like something I was watching, and I was like, oh.
Oh, wait. I know Luna Vachon's adopted father was Mad Dog Vachon.
So this was a young kid in his 30s telling a story about his mom, and I was like, oh. And I forgot.
Oh, wait. Is her son all fucking jacked up and shit, or?
Yeah, he was maybe a musician or something. Might have been a musician. You know, you watch one of these shows, and he's like, and my mom was, and I went, oh.
Somebody's kid's all jacked up or something, man. I don't remember.
Other than every other kid's all transed up.
Dude, man.
Celebs with every other person's like
every celeb got something that's popping. It's popping in their world. It's like, yo, how all you guys got the same thing popping? All of you guys. It's like, yo, if my bank account was like yours, would I be popping too with the same problems?
Weird. Everybody wants to be something, and then like jumping on it, like it's like everybody going like, I want to be Bucky Dent, I want to be like, and just dressing like Bucky Dent something like I just don't get it.
I want to be CM Punk, but I like smoking weed. It's just not gonna happen, dog. It's not in the cards.
Escalation of I need to be this so early in life. I don't know.
I'm just saying, yeah, yo. I just find it weird that all of them have the same fucking problems. All their kids. I'm like, yo, what is there something in the water? Are you guys eating the different meat?
Watching all these reality show things with a lot of the kids from reality shows. The New York show on with the Teresa Giudice's daughter and all these kids, and then I watching this and going, so that's a dude. Like, there's a lot of that. And she's like, yeah, no, that I think so, yeah. This is always something with like, come see my show with an Adam's apple, and you go like, wait, oh. You're rushing to go see this dude's thing. Like,
I mean, bro,
that's very strange world.
You gotta have your batteries fresh.
Not that there's nothing wrong with it, though. I'm not gonna.
You don't have to say that shit. I'm tired of that, man. Like,
I'm good.
Saying that's like putting an LOL at the end of a sentence. It's like, yo, you should know. You should know. You know, it's like, come on, man. But you ain't got the right bank account to have those kind of problems, though, Mark. So you're regular. you got a regular man. Yo, I told you I copped the PS5, right? I got rid of the Xbox, copped the PS5. Just beat the Spider-Man 2 game, bro. That game is flawless. And I started up on a Star Wars game. Yo, I'm getting the hang of this PlayStation.
As PS5, when I get the 5, it's gonna turn into the 6.83.
The 6 still ain't coming out for another 2 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss every other one. Didn't have the 3.
I don't think anybody had the 3. I don't think the 3 was popping.
From 2 to 4.
Yeah, I don't think the 3 was really popping. It looked too bulky, and I don't know. I tried playing it once. I didn't like it.
Other thing, that white PS5 is weird looking. That's very strange looking.
Which one? What are you talking about?
PS5? Is that what that is?
Oh yeah. You could buy different skins though, man. I bought one with a fucking it has like a gray skin on it, so it's like instead of white, it's gray.
I went to Walmart yesterday, and I bought a CD, and it came with like a fucking thing too.
Oh, you found one?
Richie Cox and Adrian Smith. I was like, oh, cool, I'm buying this. Instead of going to the record store. Crazy, right? Like, when you see CDs at Walmart, I get all excited.
What kills me, though, man, is
like when no symmetry, though, to that.
When you're watching the fucking YouTubes for the Walmart, like people who do the videos and shit, and they're in their Walmart.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, I never see half the shit you guys find in your Walmart, Walmart, dude.
I went to the Super Walmart in Teterboro. I told you I don't do this. I don't do my regular.
How's there like DVD selection and shit? Like, do they like?
There was one, but it wasn't crazy. Actually, the Walmart in Bayonne is DVD sections as
because the one over here in Kearney, bro, it's kind of light, bro.
Yeah, no, they were all kind of in the weird, but yeah, there was one though. There was DVDs. Like I'm not gonna say it wasn't. There was a whole rack. Then you go on the other side, and there was a CD rack and album rack. And like I said, in weird order, where you're like, wow, they just Smith Kotzen. I'm like, and there's no other one. I'm like, what?
What I'm saying is you gotta look at these YouTube videos, bro, like of the Walmart. I'm talking about like shit you never would see. Like they're pulling out shit. I'm like, yo, wait, I never seen those kind of DVDs in Walmart. And then you look on the website, they're like, yo, out of stock. And I'm like, how the fuck do you find it in Walmart?
Yeah, I don't like
out like Wyoming or something.
I like going to the actual, seeing what they have at the store. I know the look up online thing is like cool, but you got to be in the store to fucking know what's going on, and then questions.
I still use the app when I'm in the store to like, yo, what's the location? What aisle? You know, like check like what aisle I got to go to and shit.
I've never did that.
No,
I don't think I ever. No, I pretty much know where everything is.
Or I hate when I'm sitting there, I'm looking, it says it's in stock, and I'm at the spot, and I'm like, yo, it's not here.
That's weird. That's
like somebody must have
why,
hated or
why
something.
should you be able to look that up and fool that while people are flipping around? That's why I think that's odd that you should be able to look that up and you think the back room is the same as what you're looking at. You know what I mean? This dude shit laying all over, dude sleeping on the stuff you're looking for. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't. I just don't think.
I always know somebody. I always know somebody hid the shit. Like somebody took it, they were gonna buy it, and like, fuck it, I don't want it, and they put it like 20 hours away or something, and nobody's ever gonna find it. That's what I'm saying.
Like that.
I hate that shit. You know, it's like, yo, man, I need that Star Wars 3.75.
I'm not going anywhere to duck something. That's you're out of your mind. I'm going there to buy.
Bro,
the hardest thing to do is sometimes to just go out and buy something whatever you want.
I gotta find these at Walmart, dude. I need.
What are they? Why?
I collect these. I collect these fucking
you're gonna be
collect the 3.75s that are around. It's got to be that cover though. It's got to be that kind of cover. You know,
that black and that red.
Yeah, it's got to be the old school. It's got to be the old school covers. That's the ones I like. Yeah, but that's all I look for in Walmart. It's that. I'll go to DVD section. That's it. I'm done. You know, call it a day.
I don't know. Now I'm gonna Walmart. I'm starting to open up your equipment and playing with shit.
What equipment? What equipment you touching?
I'm a little antsy. Anything I want. Baseball gloves coming on. Balls there. You go get a glove. Hey, is that a third person? My man, right up against those balls. I'll pitch to you. Shit like that. Those footballs, anything. Anything. I'm just saying.
Are you taking the bikes off the rack and giving a little ride?
I said I was going to read my books when I was 50. I was like, oh, I collect books. It's never going to happen. But I'll act out like a motherfucker out of Walmart. You know what I mean? Like, that's where we're at.
Dude, I'm so you're going to be that dude in the corner fucking playing wiffle ball and shit, bro, by the bicycles.
Right. I have Peppa games. Like I said, got the glove. I throw the ball off the fans and collect and just keep going. Ground ball. Oh, this like a kid at home throwing it against his porch. That's how I learned. Off of the step. Oh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's right. Kids used to do that shit.
I had nobody in. My father, my mother. That was it. My mother's at work. My mother and father separated. Your friend's not around. You go into the porch. Once in a while, you skip one. You hit the screen door. People are pissed of the fucking neighbor. But that was we had to try. Like,
do kids still do that? Do you think kids still throw the ball against the fucking brick wall and catch it?
I've never seen it. I'm Bayonne down the block. I see somebody with a cage. It looks like they either could kick a soccer ball to a goal, or you can get in there and like work as a pitcher. Like, have your father get down and pitch to him. Like, and it's cool. It's on somebody's porch, and it's just a long. But yeah, I've never even seen any that.
Is anybody playing like handball or wallsies?
I haven't gone by that handball court, and they near Duncan Projects used to go by like and see that on 440.
Yeah,
who was playing. I only see people shooting hoops down Bayonne Park. I have not seen like the back of. I drove behind Pathmark to see maybe somebody was playing stickball because we used to go back there and right off draw the square and have a nice shot into, the fence. Where it's far, bro. It was a good shot. You parked the trucks back there, but there was never any trucks there. Behind Stadium Pizza.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
There. Yeah, there's doing construction over there with that.
Let me ask you this, Mark. Can you explain to me the concept of stickball? What's the break down the rules? Break down the rules for me.
All right, so you're playing against a wall with a square. You use the square as a strike zone. It's like strike 3, you're out. If I hit it back to you and he catches it, he's out. If you hit it past you, maybe.
Is there no running bases or nothing?
Right now on the stickball on that game, and then you got other ones where on the neighborhood where there is sometimes running with that little pink ball and the stickball bat that you see in the Bronx. We used to play regular any bat you wanted with a tennis ball, slow pitch. Well, it was big. So you'd be able to hit wherever you want. It was a lot of big. We had like weird dimensions where you had to stop the game, guy gets third, and then once you come out.
What about so it's like remember that movie Sleepers?
Yeah.
When they were playing stickball, and they were playing the fucking the dude, the brother, and the chick was in the wheelchair. She had no legs. You don't remember that scene, bro? And the fat store guy was calling them softs because they threw the game because of the chick with no legs, and they were saying fucking oh, dude, you gotta watch Sleepers, dude.
I know that. I don't know that part.
That's the best part is when they were kids. When they got to be adults, it's like, oh, all right.
Yeah, it's serious business.
You know, somebody's dying in this motherfucker. You know, ain't nobody stealing hot dogs and fucking, you know, calling the fucking guy from the store fat man.
Give me family, no politics and no religion. Remember that?
Oh, dude, yeah. You know what? That always made me want to know. I was like, yo, what does a fucking brisket taste like? And soda bread. I've never had soda bread.
Brisket's great. It's just meat. Soda bread. I don't really like soda bread. It's like,
but I never seen it. I never had the option.
You know, like having like a potato roll instead of a fucking regular roll. That's like.
But I still would like to have the option of a soda bread. That part of the movie always gets me. Soda bread and brisket. I'm like, what the fuck do they taste like? You know, I gotta know.
Brisket's good. It's meat. It's very good cooked meat. It's like fall off the bone. Like it won't. It's like London broil. It's even better than that.
Wait, better than filet mignon? I've had that.
Yeah, look it up. You'll fucking know what it is. It's one of them. Look it up. Look up. Brisket.
Well, I mean, pitch is not gonna give me the taste.
No, but it'll give you the texture of the meat. You know what you're dealing with. It's always the texture.
I know what I'm dealing with. Some hot sauce over the ketchup.
Fishes and then tuna. Then eating tuna fish. That's right.
Let me ask you this: is it sacrilege to put ketchup on a steak? Do you have to have steak sauce?
Oh, Mark Bernardo does neither.
None, no sauce.
Ketchup as a little kid. When I was a little kid, yeah, I don't like A1 steak sauce. I'm not a big fan of that. No, I don't want any of that.
What? I want my dude, I put that on hamburgers, dude.
I don't live by any steak sauce. So I rarely use
that Worcester's or whatever.
I would make sure it was just a good salt and pepper and butter, cooked in butter.
Oh no, man! I need that steak sauce, that A1, bro.
Yeah, like steak. I'm not a big steak sauce guy. It reminds me of fucking soy sauce.
No,
I don't like any brown sauces. Like
the flavors just hit it with the fucking
meat. I don't mind that. I've had really good pieces of meat that were like bloody, like I like with that steak sauce in there. It's fucking tremendous. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I'm really
A1 salt and pepper.
Yeah, no A1.
Nah, man. Well, you know what, man? More for me.
It's good. I don't mind it, but yeah, like I'm not like I had to have that. I need Italian cheese for certain things. I need that grated cheese somewhere for like certain things.
What, like
Parmesan? I grew up with like my mother used to make the soup with the noodles. I just recreated this week. It's just Lipton soup and half a bag of noodles, but with the Italian cheese and the pepper, you're done. You don't even
put the water in that motherfucker.
Not much. Yeah, you make it fucking just mix that shit together. Just get that. Bro.
Oh, we used to do that, bro. We would cook the noodles. This is when we were teenagers, high as fuck. We would cook one of my boys showed. We'd cook the noodles and drain it out. Put the noodles in a pot. Put the sauce powder in it, and then like mix like fucking hot sauce or something in it, you know, and boom, you eat it like that with no sauce. Well, no liquid.
Stage you'd want to throw like grilled chicken in that. Cut some chicken up. Don't even. Yeah, that's like with a little broccoli, and then you're talking. You just had a full meal. Where's the pussycat? No cat. Mr. Dee Rotten is taking a break. I don't know.
Technical difficulties.
Please stand by. No bottles, cans, and coolers are in the arena. Remember that?
Bing, bang, boom, son.
Hey, there's
bing,
a
bang,
documentary
boom.
coming out on, what's his name?
Oh, did you? What?
John Scher. Or no.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, am I right? No, it's the other guy. Don. Who's the guy that does the concerts? Not concerts. Don. There's John Scher, and there was the other guy.
You got me.
And it's coming out.
I just watched the Pee Wee one.
I watched that.
Did you watch the Pee Wee one?
Yeah.
That was fucking nuts.
Let me find this, dude. I sent it to Al not too long ago.
Dude, I didn't know Pee Wee Herman was gay. That fucked me up. Yeah, I didn't know, bro. My sister was like, yeah, I heard he's gay. I was like, no, Pee Wee? No, Pee Wee got all the poon, bro. Pee Wee. I always thought Pee Wee was banging the fucking that chick that used to always come to his house.
He said Pee Wee got all the poon.
Pee Wee got all the poon, dog. Well, I guess not, but that was a good documentary, man. I felt bad that
Ron Delsner.
Ron Delsner.
Every concert we went to said Ron Delsner presents. John Scher presents. That's it. We'll back to Pee Wee. I thought how many episodes is this Pee Wee thing?
2.
Right?
2.
I think I've missed a little bit of one and
2.
Watched over and over a few times.
The second,
the guy never got to finish the D.
Well, the second one, he said that Pee Wee wasn't feeling good to do the like I guess the day before he died, so he wasn't feeling good to do a video, so he just did audio.
I saw that. I watched that last night. It's been on.
Oh, that was good, man. That was good, dude. And dude, man, more power to the motherfucker, man. Yo, I mean, I don't see why they made a big deal. He was jerking off in a fucking movie theater that was a porn movie theater with a porn movie.
He said he even wasn't. I think he's like even said it wasn't even that. I think they just picked up on it and roll with it. It was like, it was just.
Yeah, I don't think he did shit.
No, it was just one of them weird things. He was like, and I wasn't even doing nothing. Like.
He was in the theater, and it was an adult theater. So how are you fucking locking him up in an adult theater? There's no kids. It made no sense, man. I told you they grabbed him because he's Pee Wee.
Dude, how about do the Pee Wee Herman?
What's up?
Do the Pee Wee Herman, the dance.
Oh, that
the song there's a rap song. Do the Pee Wee Herman. Put it in. Do the Pee Wee Herman. It's a dance. It was a rap song about doing this dance that Pee Wee Herman does. I don't know what rapper it was, but it was a hit. It was something.
Oh, the rap. What was this rapper? Fucking Joeski Love.
Right.
We might get hit, but we'll see a little bit of it.
Did you watch any White Shadows since?
The hell's that?
That show, those basketball players in Compton. I showed you that. You were amazed. You were amazed at the White Shadow. The white coach and the black.
I didn't get it. No, I didn't get a chance to. There we go.
I know you were like, what? Yeah,
bro.
Dude, that was when I was on the radio like back in the day. It was cool. That's probably 86. That's the 86, man.
Tell you right.
When Ice-T's first came out, like 89, 90. We even seen him on some things before he was actually out as an artist, if I'm not mistaken. You see people in people's shit before you see them. You're like, oh.
Let me see what the hell. Doesn't even say. Oh, 86. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, bam, you called it, bro.
Could see it like in the production.
Holy shit. Yeah, that was the height of the Herman, bro. That was the height of the Pee Wee. Yo, that was on my TV every fucking Saturday, bro. It's Pee Wee playing. It's just like you just sat there and watched it. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. You just watched it.
Herman.
I don't know, man.
What's going on musically? Anything out there?
I mean, I haven't heard.
I see a bunch of shows and some things. I just haven't got involved in anything.
Well, the two dudes from Neon Funeral, the bass player and the guitar player, they got a new band called Black Flamingo. They just played, bro, and they dropped a single too. It sounds pretty fucking good. It's more or less like if you just walked into QXTs. It's that style of goth, like that electric drums, mad echo, reverb on everything. If you ain't got enough reverb, you ain't reverbing. That kind of goth.
Did you watch Al Jorgensen on Billy Corgan?
That is one of the only few I watched. But I had to watch him. I had to see what fucking Uncle Al was gonna say.
It was a Zach Wilde one too, like a week after that.
Was that any good?
Yeah, it was great. I didn't expect. I thought. I keep forgetting Billy Corgan's doesn't really represent like. He's more of like
He's a metalhead.
He's older than, he's older than his genre of music that he's.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think he's like 3 years older than me.
He's pushing almost 60, right?
He's 3 years older. But he grew up with some cool like connections and shit. He had the fucking drug addict father and stuff like, good fucking.
I mean, he was in a band with Wayne Static. He was the lead guitar player in the first band. He
talks about going to certain shows, certain situations. It's like, wow, like, all right.
Let me. I'll give you a little 411 here. Static X was trying to get signed, and they weren't seeing it. Nobody was signing them. Boom, 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 boom. Wayne calls up Billy. Pumpkins are ready. The fucking Pumpkins. You already know that, man. They got all the albums out. This is late 90s.
Today is our birthday.
He's already got fucking millions, beyond millions. Wayne makes a little phone call to Billy. Billy makes a little phone call to somebody. Bing, bang, boom. Static X is signed. All from one phone call from Billy. Billy fucking put the word out.
What happened with fucking Wayne Static? How did he die? Did he die from a drug thing?
Yeah, he was his wife got him real heavy into drugs. Well, he was doing his drinking and shit, but his wife got him heavy into popping the pills, bro. And he fucking was drinking and popped some muscle relaxers. His heart stopped.
Like in his 40s, right? Probably.
Dude, I think he was in his mid 40s when he died. Mid. Like 40, I would say 42, 43. Yeah, somewhere around there.
That was
he died early.
He did. But he had a lot of fame early, too.
Oh, dude. But, I mean, he didn't get famous till, I think he was like in his late 30s.
Still, though, he drove that. He was getting back to being heavy. It was, right? He was in the middle of shit, right?
He was about to drop another solo album. His solo album was good. I bought the solo album, bro. It was really good, man.
Fucking Sly Stone just fucking died. Saw that?
That's fucking.
On one of those like Sid Barrett type deaths. You were like, when is he still? He's still alive, you know? And like
I didn't even know Sly was still alive.
No, I did. Questlove just had a documentary on about him.
But when I first looked at it, you know, when you first glanced, I saw Sly, and I was like, oh shit, Sylvester Stallone's dead. Like that's what hit me in my head. I was like, oh shit, there's only one Sly. You know what I mean? That's what I think of when you say Sly, but
not Stone. Yeah, no, dude, they had a lot of fucking good funk. I just saw Lenny Kravitz on his Facebook, like shirt off in his room, just sitting there playing the fucking Sly Stone,
playing the funk,
and getting into the groove. Yeah.
I mean,
I saw Triumph too this week. There's a Triumph tribute. They're playing Triumph. Like,
why do I know that name?
They're a great 3-piece Canadian band that was like overmined by Rush, and they were great though. They were great. They're like Canadian Zeppelin, like 3-piece.
So what you're saying is Triumph is in the same freaking position as Anvil.
Yeah, who's why? Anvil
got toppled by Metallica and Anthrax and all those bands. They're from
no,
Canada.
I think as much as I know, Anvil's
they're Canadian too.
Triumph is much bigger, dude. Triumph is like, I don't know, man. You did elements a little bit of every, like, they're just a really good band. It was just a good little metal band from Canada.
Yeah.
So they have a tribute album out, but I know they're also playing at one of the hockey events because I think one of the teams is in Canada, 2 of them. And yeah, I saw fucking Phil X pull a move, bro. He flipped the guitar around his back, like did a thing. It was like, oh!
Did he have the fucking strap locks?
Wow, he was still in the and he was
free balling it.
Dude, I almost sent it to you. It's like they dropped the ball in that one.
He was free balling it.
Yeah, it was great. So, and the dudes from Triumph were on stage, so it was like this Triumph. Yeah, they've been back. There's Sebastian Bach's probably on the record, and people. What up, Pussycat?
Bro, Bach, I'm tired of hearing about Bach, dude. Yo, Bach, they need to just stop with this reunion talk. It's so fucking boring.
I was bringing it up, but he had a banging record.
Bach keeps bringing it up.
Banging record, dude. He had a good record. I will never listen to
Bach is bringing it up, man.
Oh, they need to, though. It would be nice.
It's annoying, though, bro. It's annoying. I don't think anybody would want to see it.
Alice Cooper just hooked up with dudes he hasn't hooked up with since 1974.
But I mean, you don't think they're all pulling like a Guns N' Roses? If you listen to Guns N' Roses live, bro, the music's there, vocals isn't there.
Not,
right? What the fuck happened, dude?
We know people that could step in and fucking just handle that.
What happened?
I don't know. He just happened to be a guy it's his band and he can't sing. Like that's what happens.
It's like sounding like me trying to sing fucking GNR. Like, you think the smoking and the drinking jacked his voice up, or it was just, gradually the way he sang?
The way he sang. I'm gonna go with the rigor of the way he.
So you think he's perfect for AC/DC then?
I don't want him for AC/DC. I heard he did a good job for that. I told you about AC/DC. You could just pack that show up. I liked Bon Scott era. I'm not a big Brian Jones fan. I just watched the thing on those guys who they were before they were in their bands. They had a little going in life. We got a little more time left. What are you talking about, the Beatles drummer? Remember you sent me that thing? That this one dude said he was on all the Beatles albums. There was no Black fucking guy. Ringo. Yeah. Black guy. I mean, maybe it was Bernard Purdy.
Get the fuck out of here.
Crazy, right?
No Ringo. They like, Ringo couldn't fucking play fucking nothing.
Just the guy cashing in on the other end.
That's crazy. So Ringo's the first ever Sid Vicious.
What do you mean?
He just comes in, doesn't know what to do, and just plays the part.
Sid Vicious was the front of that band, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he didn't play it.
It was Johnny the singer.
Well, whatchamacallit, the guitar player played all the bass lines on the album.
Steve Jones.
Whatever. Steve Jones played whatever bass lines that the other guy didn't play. Sid Vicious came in after everything was done. And he was like, bro, he didn't know how to play, bro. He just had to look.
Yeah, I never followed any of that. I just thought that was bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember when that all went on. I remember when they showed in his apartment and everything, and he killed himself. I was a little kid. That was like fucking holy shit. Dude, there was a part of life where I thought when I went to the club to see my uncle play, I thought everybody was Sid Vicious. I was like scared. I was like holding my mother's hand, like, is that Sid Vicious? Is that Sid? I was like, everybody had that look. Yo, and you're like 6 and 76, 77. Like,
did you see the documentary about the fucking hotel that she got killed in? They had a documentary about it.
Yeah, the Nancy, that hotel. Yeah,
that hotel's sick, bro. All the shit that's happened in that hotel.
That was in like really low part of New York, right? Like in mid 70s, or like.
I think wasn't that was like by 15th Street or some shit?
Just everything.
14th, somewhere around there.
I even remember being in the city. Like, I remember the 80s. I remember being a teenager being in the 80s, like holding a machete, going like, Mark.
Oh, no, yeah, you going
like, and it's still being like, it's still what you remembered in your head.
In the 80s, bro, it's still the Warriors kind of shit.
Yeah. No, I remember being like, kids were playing, and I'm holding this machete here just in case anything happened. Like, I'll be right back. Like,
didn't they say it was like going to Beirut?
I was like, well, I was only in the Manhattan somewhere though. I wasn't in the fucking Bronx or nothing.
The Bronx, they were saying it was like going to Beirut, dude. It was like,
some of them
Bronx was crazy. I don't know, man. I remember I went to Queens in like '93, and I felt really weird, bro, being in Queens in '93, bro. I didn't feel comfortable over there.
I went to St. Albans, Queens. I just thought it was like an accident or something. It's like, it happened in St. Albans. I went, oh shit. I went like with some chick I was dating. I was like, needed weed or something. The brother was like, dude, you want weed? Come on, get in the car. We'll fucking go to Manhattan right now and get it, bro. When it turned into somewhere where we just went across the bridge on 14th Street, that turned into going to St. Albans, Queens, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And then now it's like, I'll be right back. And I'm like, is this even for real?
Bro.
And I'm on this dog blog. All these people on their dog. When I see them on the porch, I'm like,
think about it. Think about what you're saying right now.
It's like 19. This is like 90. This is like very early 90s. Yeah,
think
like
about what you're saying right now, bro. How dangerous it was just to go buy some weed.
And then it was like,
dangerous.
Hey, we're going. And I remember pulling out, like, and then it happened or whatever. And then we're on a bridge. Then I gotta drive back to Jersey City. You know, the way back, the Verrazano to the Bayonne.
You were putting your life on the line going to get some weed.
Hilarious. Just
to go get high.
It just went from like we'll be back in fucking an hour to like now it's like it's 10:30 at night.
Bro.
Pulling up like it's 10 o'clock at night. Like,
what the fuck?
I remember one of those.
It's fucking I'm telling you, bro.
It's the people that you roll with that you're all of a sudden like, yeah, no, I trust this dude. He's cool. And it's like, wow, look where I'm going right now.
We're fucked.
There was no cell phones. We called somebody like, dude, I'm with your brother going. There's none of that.
No.
And it wasn't like he was a junkie. It was like I was on some drug mission. He was just like, I knew where to get weed. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking get you to cook killer. And it was like, all right. And it was just like,
now how much were they charging back then?
I don't even do it. I wasn't even going for much. It wasn't even nothing crazy. But I was like, bro, I'm a weed dealer looking for bags of weed. You know, it was just like the smoke, and it was turned into like that. It's the people, you know. It's like the person that's like that jumps up and goes, I can do all this shit, and then you're like, now we're in Queens, bro. Holy shit!
And now you just gotta walk to the corner store.
That's it.
I'm telling you, that fucks me up sometimes, bro. When I'm in the weed shop.
Bro.
And I'm like, and I'm just looking around. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers never knew how hard it was,
bro.
Hiding in corners, smoking a blunt.
The Brooklyn missions, the two older dudes and two younger kids. It's your turn now. You got to walk up and like, go, yo, let me get 5, and they're like, you know, whatever.
Yeah, you a cop? You
a
cop?
Right, or however it went. It was, but yo,
or you get beat.
That was the best weed ever. This place we used to go to in Brooklyn was hands down best weed ever smoked in my life.
Have you ever gotten beat where you get it and it's like it's just fucking either
in Jersey City.
All stems or all fucking seeds?
What? They grab you're like,
or it's
you know how like grass grows out of the ground in some kind of
yeah.
If you take the thing out and you shake the dirt off, you get like that. Somebody gave us.
There's some fucked up people back then, bro.
Yeah, because then you don't know the person come around and just drive a knife through their fucking neck.
What was it? Johnny Riff's boy, bro. Johnny Riff. They all bought some weed from the Jamaicans. You know, you gotta go to 9th Street because Jamaica. Every Jamaican was in there in the 90s, fucking selling weed. And one of his boys was fucking sold dirt, like you said. He was sold dirt, and he turned around. The guy was gone with his money. Sold him dirt, and then some other guy sold him some fake paper. He thought it was acid. Fucking sold him just fucking paper. Like, yo, you didn't know if you were gonna get beat or not back then, bro. You ain't getting your money back. You'll get out of here, or they're knocking you out, or you're knocking somebody else out.
We didn't have too many of those. We always knew, like,
what up, Scribs?
Pat Gray going, yo, let's go, jump in the car. My boy Miguel. And we jump in the car from here, like Country Village, and go to downtown Jersey City when the cars are parked this way.
Oh, yeah.
Before you got to the trains. You know what I'm talking about?
Columbus place.
Yeah. The cars are parked this way, yo.
Yep.
And there's like some of them were turned upside down and people be working on, you know, like that.
It was heavy dangerous down there.
Go to his boy, like they lived in these certain apartments right before that. I remember, like every time we wanted this really good weed, it was like, yo, my boy Miguel. Like it was like went to high school.
It was
no problem. Like, you know, you were solid in his car with no matter like what gang they were. You were just gonna like hang out with for a minute because he was cool with them. He was that one white dude. It was like, oh my god, dude, he's copping weed in Curry's Woods. That's cool. Like he knows, like. My man, like, got it like that. Yeah,
it's fucking crazy up there, bro. What up, Bren? What's going on, dog?
Always knew somebody, right? That older dude that like passed fucking. Well, you with me, and you were like, "That's it, dude. I'm with dude."
You had. If you ever went there without him, you went there.
No, you wouldn't go there without him. Like you wouldn't even be there. It's like no, but you're rock solid because you're with this guy. Like that. Yeah. I've been with a couple of those guys.
I don't know, man.
You know, we'd kill you other than you not being here with him, right?
No, they would tell you. They would make sure they tell you that at least once. You know, like just to like shake you up and start laughing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Marky B, we're at the 1 hour mark. I know.
Who's saying what up? Who's that?
Who's that? Oh, that's fucking. We got Brent. Brent said what up. Scribs. And Sticky Goose was asking if we're the same person. I don't know.
We are not. the same person.
We're not, man. But Marky B, what do you got coming up, brother, man? What's going on?
Nothing much. The summer's coming up, bro. Let's get the sun out.
You're not Switch 2 in it? You're not doing the Switch 2?
What's the Switch 2?
Looking for the Switch 2. It's the new Nintendo Switch out. It's called Switch 2.
What? No.
I just got to ask.
I would buy a new base before I would buy a Switch 2. It's probably going to happen.
Oh, shit.
I'm looking to go to that record store. It's coming. I was going to go this week. I'm going next week.
Oh, the one over here?
The one now, the Sounds Exchange, the one in Wayne. I dig it.
Bro, you got to, I'm telling you, I keep
driving. On a website where the dude's on talking.
I keep driving past the one I told you that's over here, bro, on fucking on County Road.
County Road? Where?
Over here on fucking, it's in Kearney, right before you get to North Arlington. Yeah, there's a record store over there. Okay. Little small record store. I pass it every day.
What's the name of it?
I don't fucking remember the name. I sent you something about it.
All right.
But it's in Kearney. It's on Kearney Ave.
I think it's one of the ones I told you when I looked it up. It was like in the realm. I think I know what one you're talking about. Yeah, no, just that, bro. Just living life. Looking to take a vacation soon. Just to take off.
Oh yeah, dude.
I wouldn't know where to go, but you just need time off. It's my year's up. You know, you start every year.
Your mother's a gunter. What the hell? I don't speak. What language is that, Mom?
I don't know. Fucking, you just got hit over the head by one of those Mexicans in California. There.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell's a gunter. You say gunter. I'm like, am I like the wrestler?
What's going on over there? Is there unrest everywhere, or is that just one area, California?
Bro,
what's going on?
You see one thing on the TV, and then I see some people I know over there saying the TV's lying. So I'm like, I don't know. If I'm not there, I don't know what the hell's going on.
It's a big state. I mean, not everybody has the same politics going on. So that's a highly Mexican area. Now, was that L.A. or was that somewhere else?
No, that's in L.A., downtown L.A.
Yeah, they asked the people. We have Californians here. They seem to be living their life.
Yeah, I mean, they say it's not as bad as what the TV's making it out to be.
Scribble's not like, no, I'm fucking punching a fucking dude right now with a
Scribble's over here. The TV definitely ain't lying, but Rat is. Oh my god. Oh man, I don't want. We're gonna leave it at that one. We're gonna leave it at that one, bro. With Scribs, man.
It's Rat.
But yo, man, make sure you guys like and subscribe to everything From the Dungeon TV, bro. Check out all the podcasts on. I just dropped one with Johnny Riffs. I'm going to do one on Friday after hours with Dee Rotten with Craig Marshall. We're going to watch the documentary of Witch Moon, Deal with the Devil, and we're going to do a Q&A with him and maybe some special guests from the band.
Craig Marshall's in what? We had one of his first tunes on our podcast, right? Who was that dude? Is that an artist?
Engineering Destruction, he wrote.
There was something on those first podcasts we had. I know that.
Well, I don't think he was on. I don't think he
had songs on. It's
got to be the Witch Moon, Me vs. Machine, fucking Engineering Destruction. I think it's Engineering Destruction. That's when it was popping off.
When we started the dungeon with the music, that was one of the things you popped out.
Oh, I told the boys yesterday to get you Mark on a show with riffs. Oh man, Scribble's trying to get you on the show yesterday.
Oh, right. You know I'm off on Mondays. It's solid.
But yo, we out. Make sure you guys, man, be safe out there in California. Fucking, I don't know who's gonna clean up all that shit, man, but I'll be watching. You know, be safe out there, fools.
I'm going to listen to my CD about at Walmart. Kotzen and Adrian Smith, dude. Adrian Smith, Iron Maiden, they're neighbors. They made cool records together. And you get a patch. This is 1989. I got a patch to put on my fucking denim jacket.
If you got denim, get that album.
It's a good one, man. It's going to be good. I know this is good.
It's country, right?
No, it's rock, hard rock, heavy metal. Like Adrian Smith, Iron Maiden, and Richard Blues dude. Two guitar players that live next to each other.
Eddie Trunk style.
Eddie Trunk definitely produces.
Eddie Trunk style.
You got it.
All right, fools, man. We out, bro. Deuces. See you later. Laters.
Famcast Media.